It seems like a good time to switch it on over. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sunday Night Family Dinner, hosted by me, Widget33, Widget, Andy B, whatever it is you like to call me. We're here on Super Bowl Sunday, and of course we're going to do some awesome wings. We were practicing our sauces on Wednesday, so we've got those down. I'm going to go with the repeats on that. We're going to use the New York Times on the buffalo, or no, not on the buffalo, on the Korean ones. And then we're going with Chef John on the all recipes for the buffalo sauce. Doors, how are you now? Good, and you? Yeah, it's getting there. It's slowly getting there. How you doing today, Luna? Gonna be lurking? Understand? Hope you're doing alright today, though. Thanks for stopping in and lurking for a while. Yeah, it's Super Bowl Sunday, so I figured it's gonna be off and on. We're gonna see who, if people show up, and if not, we're still cooking and we're still gonna be eating some good food. I've got kind of an itinerary set up. We're looking at, I've got some meat and cheese that I want to go out with a little bit of fruit, some apricot and some apple to go with it. Then I want to do some deviled eggs with the fresh dozen eggs that we got in for those. We are going to do some carrots and some celery to go with the wings as well, so we'll get that prepped up. We've got our wings. I had to do a little bit of prep on the wings. I've got some set, basically they're all set aside right now with baking powder. I've got 5 pounds done up with baking powder, and then I have 2.5 pounds done up with cornstarch. I'm going to do the cornstarch ones. I'm going to fry those up for the Korean sauce ones. Just because usually the cornstarch is what's called for in the recipes with those. Now the other two, I'm going to do up one set as a fried, and then I'm going to do the other set as a hockey style, which is where we're going to fry it up first and then put it into the oven. And then we'll have that oven baked third set. So 3 different styles of wings, 2 sauces, because I know some people here like them plain. But we got a lot to go in, yeah. Yummy, Doors, thank you. It is a lot to go, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I have a good feeling about it. So the Super Bowl obviously is today. It is the Rams and the Bengals. Neither one is my team, so I don't really have a horse in the race, as they say. But as we are in San Diego, we're in the SoCal, I'll support local. So I went with my awesome Foo Fighters shirt that I got from right next door to the SoFi Stadium. This is the Forum. It's a big old rock arena that's like right next door to this super huge state-of-the-art stadium, which is the SoFi Stadium, home to the Rams and the Chargers. And so it's kind of cool, and I don't think they expected to host it ever, because it changes who hosts it every year. So they weren't expecting the team that was going to win it to host it as well. So we will see. I haven't been much into the NFL this year, but I love the Super Bowl for the option just to come together and hang out, eat some wings and do some things. So with that said, let's go ahead and get some of this meat tray out and give the people something to eat, at least to snack on for a little while. Let's go counter. Nope, flip it around. Move my AirPods case. Yeah, we're kind of blown on here a little bit, but not a whole lot we could do there. So I hope everybody's having a good one. Maybe we'll have to take a poll here at some point too to see who think is gonna win the Super Bowl. Obviously, I have the LA shirt on, so we'll say for LA for me. But we'll take some polls as we go along. Let's get this meat out here. You know what? We're gonna have a fresh burr as well, because we can. Yeah. So we got quite the selections here. We got the salamis. The cats can have a little salamis. Straight Trader Joe's. This is all Trader Joe's, by the way. We've got some Supreme creamy brie. Always a favorite. The basic assortment of cheeses. Colby Jack, Swiss, mild cheddar, and the pepper jacks. And our common cilantro, our common pick of the meats. All pork. We're looking at more salamis, some prosciutto, and some capicola. I've got some basic crackers to go out with our board as well. We've got some peanuts. I'm gonna get an apple on there. We've got some apricots. It's all gonna be a similar color, which sucks, but it is what it is. So we're gonna roll with it. So let's get her all opened. Get it going. Doris, how are we on music levels? We good? Music not too loud? Could still hear me pretty well? Hey. Oh yes, perfect. Our wing sauce just came in. Yes, you are. Thank you. Thank you. We got our Texas Pete in. This is what we're gonna make our wing sauce out of. We used our Gringo Bandito last time, which was great. It was really hot, but I want this Texas Pete sauce is what I really wanted. Perfect. Let's give this brie and stuff a moment to sit out here. So just putting a board. Usually this is what we do when we would hang out on Sundays for football and other stuff. Just put something like snack-wise out to have. These are really easy to do. I'm not chopping it all up at home. That would be crazy. I also don't have a deli slicer to be able to do that. So let's get our trash bag out. Sweet. Should I move it over to the side? I don't want it right in the way. Perfect. So we got that guy out. Let's get our other cheeses out and see if we can spread them out. Oh snap, the cheese. Oh snap, indeed. What is this? This is our Swiss. Yep. Here's our Swiss guys. Let's get another cutting board so we can chop it up just a little bit. Slices are a little big on this one. Just a little bigs. The cheese. Try and give it some sort of presentation. Who knows how well we'll do. But that's the fun in doing it. Fun in trying it. Get our mild cheddars here. I like that cheesy emote. That's pretty cool. It's not too cheesy. Oh, those are the big ones. We want to swap that around probably. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Some Kobe Jack on here. This stuff's a little bit softer than the rest. I guess we'll go with the 4 corners of cheese. Seems to be the best route. Yeah, something like that. Throw a couple peanuts on the board. Lightly salted and roasted. We got some apricots. Dried fruit's always good. Some fresh fruit as well, so we're going to throw the apple in just for something a little bit different. Try and change up the color. We don't want it on the orange side. We don't want the orangening here. Let's get our apple wash. Give it Let's get some of these meats on here. We'll leave the crackers out separate. We'll let those be done out by hand and proportioned however anybody wants them. Come on. Slick fingers today. So again, I appreciate everybody stopping in on Sunday. I know it's not always easy. And life is busy. But it's a chance to slow down, hang out. Big game is usually an opportunity, like I said, to come together, do the things as a family, as a group. Whether you're interested in or football or not, usually it doesn't seem to matter one way or the other. Kind of get caught up in the excitement of it all, with moderation, of course. I know it's easy to say when your team is not in or something like that. It's sometimes harder, or not everybody likes sports, and that's understandable. I don't mind them, but sometimes they can be a bit much. So it looks really nice out there. I've got the game up on the iPad so I can see as well and see what's going on. It's looking pretty good out there. Okay, so gotta get a roll on here. Trying to have that gotta get them deviled eggs started here soon. We're on a very coordinated schedule today. We have a tough itinerary that we're gonna do. Once we get this meat tray out, to give everybody something to snack on, so we can really get into the depth of it. We're gonna get the deviled eggs going. We're gonna get the wings going. Things are gonna get busy, and they're gonna get busy quick. So this is the Capicola, really nice, like an Italian salted ham. I'm a fan of it. We've got our salamis here as well. We'll get some of this prosciutto done up, which is just paper thin slices. Oof. And we're talking see-through thin. I'm surprised I could actually peel it. See, I can. You can see my hand through it. You can see the fingers below. I'll give those a tight roll. One for me. Aha. The prosciutto, extra salty. Not always a bad thing, but not always an all the time kind of thing. That's it. Today is not an intense or anything crazy kind of meal. It's just a good meal to hang out with the family, as that's what for us the Super Bowl has always been. It's always been an opportunity to come and hang out, spend the day, set up everybody's favorite snacks, and usually make wings or order pizzas or do something like that. I think it's a little more definitive than some others, because sometimes it's hard to. Not all sporting events are like that. Like hockey is a little bit different. Like there's always like the game 7, or baseball. There's got to be a game 7 sometimes to build that hype. Whereas football, it's just kind of like that's what it is. Like it's the event. At the end of the season, it's just 2 teams, and whoever wins this one game is gonna walk away with it all. Almost there. What can we do here? I think this is the same salamis. I think I cut up 2 of the same salamis. I did. That's alright. Haha. Means even more salamis. Haha. Haha. Alright, so basic meat and cheese board done up. We've got some non-crackers to go with the breeze, plus a full assortment of water crackers, some stone ground stuff, some very good ones, basic ones out there. So I'm gonna take a quick picture, and actually we don't need a picture of it. There you go. It's nothing too crazy. It's just a quick meat and cheese board. It's not a full charcuterie. It doesn't have like rosemary and strawberries and something else to help it do something else. We don't have all that. Hey guys, if you want some of this meat and cheese board, I'm putting it out.
Okay, thank you.
Get the mustards out. There's yellow mustards and there's Dijons. I get the deviled eggs started now. The apple and the apricot are really good.
I'm gonna say, would you cut up a little bit more apple?
I will.
Alright, you don't know until you ask.
I got another half of this one. Alright, so we need to get the eggs going here. Let me cut up this apple for them.
Thank you, we love and appreciate you.
Is that what you appreciate about me?
That's what I appreciate about you.
Alright, here's our apples.
Apple.
Woo. It's a warm one here today in the kitchen.
Pulling the cold air in from the garage.
I am. But that's speaking of cold ones, I'm pulling a cold one out. It's that time. What a crazy thing to happen. What a crazy thing to happen. So tonight, we're drinking some Hazy Pup IPA. It is a lower alcohol content IPA. It's not like 7 or 8%. It's only 4, which is nice. It's only 105 calories per can, which is decent, especially for an IPA. And I pre-chilled my glasses so that we always should have a nice cold beer. So smart. There we go. So, everyone, cheers. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making these fun. I appreciate it. And hopefully this is a good Super Bowl. We'll stay together. Let's hang out and find out. We're going to probably shut down right before halftime. I figure everybody wants to see the halftime show with Snoop and Dre and everything. So, shut it down right before halftime. I don't know when that'll be. I'm guessing probably 6-ish, somewhere in there. Because kickoff is in about 6 minutes or so, 5 or 6 minutes. That is cold and tasty. Cheers. Cheers, Doors. I appreciate it. Alright. I need to get these deviled eggs going, so let's go. Oh, nope. We'll go with this guy real quick. Let's get our pan going. Deviled eggs, not really going off any recipe, just going how we feel. Hard boiling the eggs real quick. These are fresh eggs, just bought today. Usually fresher peel is better. I'm gonna get them peeled and in an ice bath. I'm gonna get some yellow mustard, some mayonnaise. I might make some spicy and non-spicy ones. What is everybody's preferred egg method? We see that? Okay, we can see that. We're getting closer. Our lighting is a little better on the stove. Yeah, it looks pretty decent on the camera. Let's see if we can switch over there. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, you can see the ring light though. But at least it's brought some brightness to it. It's a little bit different. I think if I throw the lid on, I don't know if it'll reflect too much. That's not bad. But we're going to boil up some eggs. We're going to do some deviled eggs that go with this finger food. Our meat and cheese tray just went out in a quick 30 minutes. So yeah. So next up is we're going to do deviled eggs on deck. We're going to cut up some carrots and celery to go with the wings. We got some Ken's Steakhouse blue cheese to go with it, which will be good for them wangs. Wings are going to go in. Like I said, I've already pre-prepped some of these wings. About 5 pounds has baking powder on them already to kind of help crisp up the skin. Helps in the frying, helps in the baking, which we're going to do both of those. And then 2.5 pounds has cornstarch. Those are going to be our Korean guys. So we're going to fry those up as well, get them done up in their sauce, and hopefully be good to go. Now we are going to try hockey style, which is where we're going to fry up till about the halfway point on some of these, and then throw them in the oven as well. So we got a couple different styles of wings we're going to try with a couple different sauces. Should be a good one. And these are good finger foods for hanging out with the game if you guys are doing stuff, and usually it's not great for like game nights because you want your hands on. Wings are kind of a messy thing, but they're when you're just visually enjoying something or auditorially. So you don't really want to be hands-on when you're enjoying wings. I think games are a perfect piece for that one. Also a great opportunity to enjoy an ice-cold beer as well. So let's get our eggs out. We have Pete and Gary's organic eggs from Small Family Farms. I have no idea where these came from. Hawaiian Punch Dum Dums. Oh snaps. Oh snaps, not Hawaiian Punch Dum Dums. Get our sauces in. Let's get our ice bath ready. Oh, we wanted to do the dips as well. Let's do our dip up real quick too. When I dip, you dip, we dip. I believe that's how the saying goes. We get our ice bath ready for our eggs over there. Let's switch over here so you don't have to get the water boil. Let's do a quick, let's leave that in frame. Can I leave it in frame? Put it on that side. There we go. Alright, let's go sour cream. Then I got the hummus. There's also hummus, and there's some spinach dip if you guys want some. Going Trader Joe's, spinach dip and sour cream and spinach dip, and then their hummus dip. Put those on the table. Let's get our sour cream out. Going with a basic chip dip here. Nothing too crazy. I'm not elevating the cold. Oh, I can't talk today. Well, here I ain't game with this one. Because it's a secret when you elevate the game sometimes. Sometimes it's a secret and you can't share it. Wink, wink. Alright. Full package, all the way. Full send. Just sending it. It is a guilty pleasure of my own on this. I love the French onion dips. I know it's just a quick bouillon and some freeze-dried onions, I get it. But it does something to the sweet and salty and savory of all of my brains. It makes it shut down. Let's get it in the fridge real quick though. So it's got a little time to solidify again with our sour cream. So I temperature as well. So here is our 2 sets of wings. These are our cornstarch guys. These are our baking powder ones. So they can come out now to be room temp, or as close to room temp as I can get. Because that will allow for quicker fry. It's going to take longer to fry it, obviously, but we can't. There's a certain level for bacteria and other stuff. So you can't, it's not like steaks where you can let it sit out for over an hour plus to get to room temp. It just doesn't happen that way. Let me get my Dutch oven for the frying. Alright. Dutch oven for the frying. Can I do... There we go. No, other way. Yeah, that'll work. We'll save that for some doing up later. That trash can is the best idea I've had. So our eggs are gonna go in. Oh, watching something in The Rock is out there doing something on the Super Bowl.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
That's a little hot. I cracked that one I did. That was not the right way to do that. RIP egg. I was not being smart. I should have been using the slotted spoon the whole time.
Gotta be smart.
Egg down. I've been stressed.
No, wait, is that the guy from Fortnite?
Said the guy from Fortnite. What?
It's the guy.
It's The Rock.
It's outside the little kids.
You don't even have to like know what wrestling is anymore, and like, you know who The Rock is. You have to like
Live under a
live
rock.
under a rock. You have to live under a rock to not know who The Rock is at this point. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Alright, we're already sweating. It's time for the hat. We'll switch it around so you can see the eggs boil. Yeah, not bad. Put some salt in that water though. And a little bit of vinegar. Bring them up to a boil. Splash. Just a splash. So you're gonna bring them up to a boil. They're gonna put the lid on it. Let it sit for about 8-9 minutes, and then put it inside ice bath. Lighting looks good. Thank you so much, H Balls. We need to do something about your name, maybe. I think I need to talk to Sarah about her name as well, because her name is the full deal. All right, did we kick off? I think we're getting ready for kickoff here. Here we goes. There we go. We've kicked off the Super Bowl. Doors with the hydrate. Thank you, Sarah.
And then they immediately swap back off.
Well, you have a special team for receiving and kickoffs and all the other stuff, my guy. You know this. You know this.
Sports ball.
Sports balls. Whoa.
Nice home
Do
run.
the Frankie Super. Let's do the Super. Meat and cheese tray is out. There's some fruit out there as well. Some apricots, some apples. The good stuffs. We've got eggs going right now for deviled eggs. We're right on schedule.
There's double eggs.
I'm doing deviled eggs.
You have a schedule?
Boiling right now. I do have a schedule. I made myself a schedule so I can stay on task.
Wow.
Yeah. There's lots of food to do today. That's what Super Bowl is. Lots of food.
Sunday. Up in a bunch.
Right? Not bad cheese. Might hurt you a little bit later.
Oh, it definitely will.
sirs. So let's mods. Watch our languages. Alright, we're waiting on these eggs to boil. Then they'll go into a nice ice bath. Once they're in the ice bath, then we'll go get our frying on. We gotta get our oils going. There we go. Close. Again, this is the hard part. We're transitioning during the day. It looks pretty good on the cameras right now. We've got some new lighting set up for it. And when we transition over into the evening hours, which probably about 5 or so, it'll start to get a little dark. I'll have to transition to the lights on. So it looks good for now. Our stove is pretty well lit now. We got a nice ring light. You can see it down in here, but you can actually see the food that I'm cooking. So it's not just a blindness. I'm trying to find LED strips. Once I get those, we'll get the inside of here lit up for this. And I think I want one more strip to accent the wall back here. Have it like under the cabinet like I had something down here before, but I think I want it under the cabinet shooting down. I think I might just go with a solid light, or I know there's some way you can hook them up to the Philips Hue, so maybe able to look into that. But little upgrades as we go, enjoying the process. But again, hoping everybody's having a good Sunday. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hopefully the game's treating you well. I don't know who your team is. I don't really have a horse in the race, as they say. We're just going local. And I got this at the Foo Fighter show at the Forum, which is right next door to where the Super Bowl is happening. When they go to those nice aerial shots of the SoFi Stadium, if you look to the north, I believe it is, you'll see it on the Forum. It's painted on the roof, a nice circular building. It's kind of cool. Out there in Inglewood. Okay, our eggs boiling. We have bubbling action, but are we calling that boiling? Not quite yet. I'm gonna give it another minute or so. Give it another minute or so. See some little bubbling action. Watching the water boil. It's been so fun. It is kind of like watching paint dry, which is really slow sometimes, or all the times. Is this our first commercial break at this point? Oh, it must be an Olympics ad. Oh, nope. He has a condition. I don't know what that is. Oh, degenerative eye disease, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a degenerative eye disease. Looks like Canadian heroes here. Okay. The McKeever brothers. Paralympics, that's why. Okay. Very cool. Gotta love the ads sometimes. Okay, I'm saying that's a boil. So we're shutting her off. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Alright, 10 minutes. And that's starting now.
Yeah. I did. I made a trash bag right there to make my life easy. I know. Sometimes I do smart things. So again, you like to have a trash bin while you're doing your cooking and prepping your stuff. So right here under the counter, it's kind of hard to see. You can see almost where this hand is. I've got basically a grocery bag set up for all my easy access stuff. Yeah. Let me get some of these peanuts though. The meat and cheese board is a little out of my range. I'm gonna get a slice of that brie though.
Did you purposely make a smiley face with the eggs?
Hmm?
Did you purposely make a smiley face with the eggs?
No, what?
Sure, listen. I know.
Kind of does look like a smiley face. Little breeze. Let me switch over here. Little brie on a nan cracker. Yep. Little soft cheese. Oh, almost lost it. Almost. Soft cheeses are a whole different kind of place. They hit a whole different way. Alright, let me go back. So we're just waiting on our deviled eggs. Once our eggs are up and cooled and the timer goes off, we'll throw some ice. Get them in their ice bath. And get these deviled eggs ready up and rolling. Slow egg time, yep. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Usually how it goes. But again, I figured it was going to be a slow night. It's a Super Bowl night. It's always a fun one. It's always a good excuse though to get together and hang out and do stuff. Whether who it is, whether it's your family, friends, people online, whatever it is, an occasion to come together. Usually food does that. It's a good celebration point. So, always loved love to do it. Love to have it. Yeah. That's what I think holidays should be. There should just be the spice of stuff. Throwing in the spice of life to coming together to do things, you know? Yeah, obviously you want to celebrate certain things, but like Thanksgiving maybe needs to be changed. Maybe there should be a gathering holiday instead of a really bad glamorification of bad history. Maybe we could do something like that. Same with even this Valentine's Day is still kind of, I guess it's a celebration of two people coming out and getting food, which is nice as well. Kind of. Me and my wife went out last night. We had dinner at Takeouts on the beach, which was really nice. Saw an awesome sunsets, and got to go to the dog section park of the beach. So there was a ton of doggos around. We were everybody's best friend because we had the foods. It was a good time. But it was also 85 plus degrees here yesterday. It is currently in the house 81 degrees in my house right now because it's like 85, 86 degrees outside. Hopefully by Tuesday we're back to our normal scheduled programs. We're back into our 75 as our high during the day if we're lucky. Get back to true winters. Kind of all does run into the same kind of stuff at some point. Not always a bad thing either, though. Alright. While those eggs are going, I know I'm going to need to get carrots and celery out. So I'm going to get the boards. Celeries, go with our wings. We're gonna double up. We got our regular mayos. We got our spicy relish and a regular relish. Go with our cheap mustards because we can. Can I switch it around? Boom. So it's gonna bowl out for our mixture. And let's see if we can. That looks like we're tall enough. This might work. We're gonna try and use it as our squeeze guy. Stretch, oof, doors. Thank you, my dude. Whew. We're only like 45 minutes into it. It's going to be a good one today. Alright, we're starting to get dark in here. Let's get our lights transitioned in. See if we can get it to look right. Hopefully this paid off. Okay, our food looks better. We look better. We're pretty close. And I didn't even have to turn on the overhead light just yet. So that's a lot better already. Alright, so we're waiting on our egg yolks. Let's get our... Where did our spatulas go? We already used it, so we put it... Aha! That back. We will want that back. Alright, we got our spatulas. Enjoying our hazy pup. It is a bit hazy. 2 minutes left on those eggs. I'm gonna get my oil out. So yeah, we're gonna be using peanut oil for our frying. Not always the easiest to find, but well worth it. The good stuff. We got our vinegars, so I need to bring our vinegars back because we'll need it for the buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce. Straining it and doing the right things. You can use oil a couple times, not more than 2 or 3. You start to lose flavor, you start to lose some of the things that it's good for. You start getting a lot of grit and stuff. It is why I like using the cast iron for that, especially the Dutch oven. Gets to a high heat, holds that high heat. Also helps with easier cleanup as it's fully enamelated on the inside and good to goes. Alright, our eggs are getting ready to turn over here. Let's get them done. There's our egg, guys. Let's get some. We'll use this for all that ice. Good one. Okay, Google, stop timer. Switch it over so you can actually see it, right? That helps. Kind of came bubbling out a little bit. So using a slide spoon, transferring them to the ice water to stop the cooking process. They've been sitting for about 10 minutes. Ice bath, switch it back, ice baby. She's not here today, actually. She's over on Tooth's channel. Always a lovely person, though. Always a Nice interactions. Okay, so we're waiting for our eggs to cool down just a little bit, so that we can get those egg yolks into here and get that part going. I see now our lighting's got a little bit of shadow work, but that's okay. It builds a little character. We're pretty well lit here. The stove is well lit. We're getting there. The lighting is definitely a lot better than it was last time. I'm happy with that. Making progress. Keep moving forward. Needs to be the next emote. Speaking of emotes, have they done it? No, they have still not approved my emotes. What is taking so long, Twitch? They are taking forevers. It's been over a week now, and there's no rejection, there's no nothing. It just says it's taking time, and I don't know what they're taking time to do. What more could you do at this point? We definitely got some ice waters going. Give those a good opportunity to cool down before we even start cracking into those. They are going to be hot. We want them to be nice and cool so we get the egg yolks out and into our mixture. I'm gonna see if we can squeeze the mixture in. I don't know about this. We're gonna try though. Let's get a glass or something to make it easy. We're gonna roll up. This is what we learned last time. We rolled it up, put it in a glass. Yep. Need something smaller, I guess, or maybe like a regular sized thing, but that'll work. That'll hold it up so we can at least get it scooped into there, so we can get it squeezed out onto our eggs. Get a plate for our deviled eggs. Plate for service. Nishin hosting the party. Oh my gosh! Hello everyone. Hello Nishin Den. How are you guys? Welcome in. Hope you guys had a good day over there. I know you guys were doing some banana cream pie donuts, I believe. Trying to keep it there, I guess. I don't know. Well, welcome in. Welcome in.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Nice.
Again, welcome in everybody. My name is Widget33, Widget, Andy B, whatever it is you like to call me. I am a home chef trying to learn some more. We come together on Sunday nights and do a family-style dinner. We're enjoying the Super Bowl here today. So we're doing some wings and things. I've got some deviled eggs on deck right now that we're getting ready to start getting out and getting the mixture going. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Thanks so much for the raid, Nishan. How did the donuts turn out? Egg time, people. Exactly, egg time. All right, let's see if we can get these cracked. See if we can get a little bit of noise on it. All right. Ooh, glazed and topped them with a little bit of coconut. Okay.
Thank you.
Kara Kim, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Those sound really good. The Doug is always something that I'm not super comfortable with yet, I guess. I need to get more comfortable with. So I admire that you take the chances and get out there and do the things with it. Alright. Things are a little sticky on our deviled egg. I'm trying to preserve for appearance.
Thank you.
I'm awful at names. I'm chaos. Haha, I got it. I would get there. See, I'm awful with names. Thank you so much for the follow. There, well. See, we got it. Alright, we just had to get under the good skin of it. That was all. Yay! You cook food? I like food, of course. Who doesn't like food? I think you'd have a bad time if you're not liking the food. You should use my Twitch dad. Nishan, I didn't know that you had stream babies. I know Lemon just came up on her stream babies at 9 months, but I didn't know that you had stream babies. Alright, here is the Hopin. Beam, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, we got it just right. We got a nice golden yellow. That 10 minutes was perfect of sitting around, got them in the ice bath. They held up pretty well. I'm an equal opportunity dad. Steak burger kind of guy, nice. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in. I know Super Bowl is kind of one of those things. It's a hit or miss sometimes. Some people like it, some people don't. Understandable, but I always find it as at least a good reason to get together and usually have some good food. And what could go wrong with that usually? I don't watch sports. Yeah, well, that's okay. Not everybody has to. If everybody was the same, it would be boring, right? Everybody gets to be different and like different things. I'm not even. If you see, I'm wearing a Foo Fighters shirt, which is actually from the forum next door to where the Super Bowl is happening today. Don't know things about sports balls. That's all right. And that's the nice part, is when you don't have to. Again, just an opportunity to, like I said, to come together, have some good food, do the things. Sundays, like I said, we try to usually get together, and Super Bowl is always on a Sunday, so for us it's one of those ones that sticks out. It's a good memory most of the time, with some good food.
Thank you.
Kids hanging out and doing the things. Thanks so much. What's that say? I can't read. The Fat Crew Club. Thank you so much. We're getting so close. We're so close to those 100 followers. I really appreciate you guys stopping in with the follows and stuff. Oh yeah, so we got these egg cooking process down. I'm really happy with that. I was kind of worried. Eggs are a very touchy subject sometimes. They're easy to mess up, but I'm really happy with that. Where did my other one? There it is. So it is also 82 degrees in my kitchen right now. It is a hot one in Southern California, so it is a bit warm in here today. We don't have the AC, so there is that. Right now we've got our oil warming up. Back. I've got peanut oil going for our wings when we get ready to get there. I just wanted to give it plenty of time to heat up and make sure that we were good. I said we got our deviled eggs going. We're almost on schedule. Because all I got left is like carrots and celery. Those should go pretty quick. And then we'll get right into the wings. Using the same wing sauces I made on Wednesday. I think I linked the buffalo one, which is from Chef John on All Recipes. I am using Texas Pete this time for the buffalo sauce, which is different than the last time we used that Gringo Bandito. A little different. Oh, thank you, Doris. I appreciate that. Is this Departure? Is this what this is? Is this Hunter x Hunter theme? Yeah, it is. Also, Kato on the music. Spotify is available. They do all of the lo-fi, like anime songs, intros, music inside. Amazing stuff. Makes it great to stream. Not too bad, okay. The running water definitely helps cut down on that sadness. Let me go ahead and just get them peeled real quick. I think that'll be easier than me cutting them up every time. Try and get them all peeled at once. I considered doing the pre-done eggs, but sometimes, you know, not always the best. See, I love from the Bay Area. All right. You got the north, we got the south down here. How is it your way? I know it's a bit, like I said, it's really warm here today. It was in the mid-80s. It's been like that for like the past week or so. Hopefully Tuesday we return to some sort of normalcy and then see our 70s again here in San Diego. F in the chat for our lone boy. Sometimes it'd be like that. So I see a little bit of the game. Seems like the Rams have scored already, which is kind of cool. But I think it's more exciting to see what's going to happen here with our halftime show. See what Snoop and the Dr. Trey and Eminem and those guys got going. And then afterwards, I believe there's supposed to be a virtual concert, like a 3D concert for the Street Fighters, which I'm gonna try and check out. We have an Oculus Quest in the house, so I'm gonna try and check it out on that and see how that goes. I've never seen anything like that before. I know it's kind of new to this whole system and trying something different, so this would be interesting to see. Is it a step up from like the Tupac holographics from the Coachella days? Like, are we getting to something cool, or like, what view are we gonna get on a virtual concert? Do you know? Concerts in general seem to be changing as it is. I know, what was it, Friday? Yeah, Friday they had the Lost Ark with that new game that launched. Like, Run the Jewels did like a 2-hour concert on the front page for Crown and like sponsorship of this new game, and it was decent. It took them a minute to get used to performing in front of a crowd and getting the stream thing going, but it was different and kind of cool. And I hope to see more of it. So I'm waiting to see what this Foo Fighter thing is and see if it changes how we consume some of this media. Alright, one more. We're almost there. These deviled eggs won't last long. Again, I'm doing almost a dozen eggs at this point because it is a house of 5 or live studio audience out there. And these will probably be vultured up here pretty quickly. Deviled eggs usually don't last long in our house. And we're just going with our basic guys. We've got our best, or our Hellmann's. We are going to do some Dave's famous spicy pickle relish on some of them, and then we've got a regular guy for the other ones. So to switch it up for the household a little bit. Alright, here we go. We got our last egg. Get it all done out. I think wings and things are the most common thing probably today, especially out on the food and drink channels, with it being the bowl and stuff. It's just one of those great snack foods. It's an easy snack food. Sometimes messy. You're not wanting to play like board games and then eat chicken wings at the same time. You might want to be more watching something per se. But easy accessibility, all right there on the bone. What's not to love about a good chicken wing, you know? Alright. Let's get our guys going up. These egg yolks are perfect. See, this is our guy that didn't quite make it. We lost him along the way. Just means I get a snack. Oh, nose. We need one more towel here. That's my other one. Thank you, Doors. I appreciate that. Alright, let's get these deviled eggs out. So that's about, what, 6 of them? And let's get one more for our spicy guys. Alright, we're doing the 2 batches. We'll get our quick celery done. I got my schedule out. I'm trying to keep an itinerary because, like I said, I want to be done probably close to halftime, just so that everybody wants to see the show and do the kind of thing. And so definitely we'll be done by halftime and be out of there. But yeah, see, these are, I'm really happy with how these turned out. Sometimes eggs can go sideways, especially for me. Still learning all the tips and tricks and timings and trying to keep them straight. Sometimes is not always the easiest. Our oil is going good. I think I'm actually going to turn it down just a little bit. I Yeah, I was a little early. A little premature on the oil heat up. Let me get my thermometer and check it out. Let's see. I know for us, like I said, deviled eggs are a big one. Does anybody else have any favorite snacks that they used to, that they enjoy bringing to gatherings and stuff? I know we haven't really been to gatherings per se in the last 2+ years. It's been kind of crazy. But, it seems like we might be getting back to some of those kind of things here. I know for us, at least in California, things are starting to open up Tuesday is what they're saying. Obviously, you want to look at the numbers and do the right thing. Not just going to go run out into the wilderness willy-nilly, but I'm imagining that's the trend going forward as more and more states are now kind of opening the doors again and hoping for the vax to go through and doing those things, but hoping, like I said, it brings more social aspect back to it. It's been nice to be an introvert at this time, but it's also nice to get out and do some things even with other introvert friends from time to time. Alright. I do not usually measure with deviled eggs. We just kind of wing it here. We're going to do the best that we can. Use our spoon, eyeball it, and go from there. So, again, we're using our awesome French's yellow mustard. Trash mustard, as it's called. A little bit of relish, nothing too crazy. These will be our sweeter guys, and then, like I said, we got our heated up guys there, ready to go. Nope, let's use our spoon. Not on this. We want to get those egg yolks crushed up. Yeah. That's pretty close to the right consistency already. I don't like the big egg chunks in there, but I also don't need it to be amazingly smooth either for us. Personal preference. Do to your liking. Alright, and a little paprika to go on top when we're set and done. So can we do our... that guy in just a moment. We're going to set it up in our sandwich bags. We're going to try and pipe it in. It's not going as easily as I thought it would, but that's okay. Nothing ever does. There we go. Quite a bit of that stuff, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Eggs nice. Yeah, I couldn't agree more there, Doris. Could not agree more. So you're about to see, okay, so perfect. So we got it all squeezed in. Get it pushed down. So we don't pop it. There we go. We got it pushed pretty well down, so I should have a good grip on it. We'll snip that corner. We'll get some done up. What is up, good sir? Hope you're doing alright on this fine Sunday afternoon. You enjoying your little bit of the foosball, Bobby Boucher? We're just getting ready to dress up some of our deviled eggs here. so convenient. You see how easy these are? Squirting right in. What would you 2, 4, 6, 8. That's our 10. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, maybe we do a little more in each one. Gave us a little more than we needed. Nothing wrong with that. Making some flatbreads. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't have a horse in this race, as they say. I got the LA colors on because we're locale, but it doesn't really matter one way or the other who wins this one for me. All right, there's a bunch of egg left in that. Nice, nice. All right, a little paprika on there. How the egg goes, they're doing pretty good. We're just got up. This is the first set. This is gonna be the sweet relish guys. We're getting ready to do a spicy relish guy. Let's separate them out actually here. A little bit tinier plates. Tiny plates. Oh noes. Okay, we'll wash our hands. Up. Tiny eggos. Yeah, but this is a full dozen of eggs at this point, so again, they won't last long in this household audience here at 5. So, a little paprika here. Give them a light dusting. Nope, you can't even see it. I'm an idiot. There you go. Give them a light dusting.
What are you dusting?
Paprika. A little bit of smoky flavors.
Nice.
There we go. There's our first batch. Quick guys, deviled eggs. These are the non-spicy versions, but we got it. No one over for the fam today. We're still taking it a little bit precautious. We do have a medical professional in the house, so that works with cancer patients. So we're just a little more precautious than most, just until we are sure that things have dialed down a little bit and that she would not be, taking it to work, basically. All right, guys. I'm putting for those household audience members that are out there, the deviled eggs are going out on the table. Two, okay? Yeah. What are we looking at on our wing temps? Okay. 300 on our oil, which is good. And now let's get our spicy guys going. Spicy. Actually, yeah. Nishan, if you're still out there, your new spicy alert is amazing. It's slightly disturbing, but it's also amazing at the same time. Oh, wrong bowl. What am I doing? Yep, we're just gonna pour them into there. There we go. Let's get a little bit of this spicy stuff. That's a nice egg emote. I like that. Where did that one come from? Steph, okay. Nice. Yeah, big fan of the deviled eggs, especially with the spicy mustard stuff, the spicy relish. This is the famous Dave's. It's not overly spicy, but it's got a good kick. We do have not a ghost pepper one, but it's just something that's like stupid hot. Devil spit, that's what they call it. They call it devil spit. And it's like, yes, it is devil spit. It's crazy. Alright. Crush out them yolks. Get a little bit of our trash mustard in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, make sure we get all that egg yolk bunched up. See, these are a little more runny. I think that relish had a little more juice in it, per se. you haven't had them in a long time, Tosh. They're worth the make. I mean, they were pretty quick. Once the eggs are going, they're like 10 minutes or so. Quick little mayo and mustard, and you can even do them. We do sometimes do them with Kewpie mayo as well. You can use the Dijon or even a spicy mustard, depending on what you're liking. Make it great. That's the hard part, right? Like I watch so many different ones, and I'm like, I'm eating my food, and I'm still hungry when I'm done watching some of these streams. I just know that's how good of a job they're doing. They're making me that hungry. Alright, let's get this spicy stuff into there. Cooking streams, though, have definitely been nice. Twitch has been stepping up its game with supporting more, some more food and drink guys and ladies and peoples. Sorry, I'm trying to get better with my pronouns. It's not always easy. But they're doing a better job of supporting their creators that are out there and really trying to get it going. It's nice to see. Alright, let's get this squeezed in. Trying to use the bag against it and use it as a scraper. Seems to be working. Yeah, I should have got a spatulas. Yeah. That's alright at this point. It's too late. We're almost done with it. Wouldn't be the point of dirtying one up. Alright. Kind of Dutch, I'm looking at picking up one. Anti-hydrate, thank you. Oh, Taj, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Tooth, for your, it's a Lodge Dutch oven. It's a basic one. They sell them at Target. They were about 60 bucks. Gonna go make dinner. Okay, Taj, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. Have a great night. Look around. But yeah, Tooth, these are the Lodge. They're available at Target, just about everywhere else. It holds up really well. They also do the normal cast iron. I use that one as well. The Le Creuset ones obviously are nice. They're just a lot of money, and I don't always have that kind of money when we do, when you're living with a family and stuff, or when you're starting out new. It's sometimes kind of tough. So the Lodge is a good quality. It holds up really well for the heats. I really have no complaints on it. It's pretty amazing. Awesome, we're so close. I'm really happy with this. We might hit our 100 by the end of the month, which would be crazy. Was not expecting that. All right, let's get our spicy guys up. Spicy. Can always win the lottery and buy you what. That's very true. Okay, yeah. Lottery is a, as they called it, where I used to live, the redneck retirement plan. Probably not the most appropriate, but oh, well, yeah, if you know that, then yes, I would do so. Lodge makes some good quality stuff. For sure. Oh, did we get a... There we go. Oh. We had a backup. I think the relish gets stuck in there. Creates a jet stream problem. So Lo-Fi, yes. How you doing again, Luna? Welcome back from your lurk. Hope you're doing okay. Hope your Sunday's treating you well. Again, for anybody new and stopping in, my name is Widget33, Widget, Andy B, whatever it is you like to call me. I come out here on Wednesdays and Sundays and try and step up my game as a home chef. I'm really trying to learn cooking and doing it well. I also know that I have a household of 5, so I'm also feeding on a budget, on a schedule, on many other things, but also trying to elevate at the same time. So Sunday nights are usually our night to come in, step in, and hang out as a family and do have dinner. Tonight's was going to be finger foods, as it's the Super Bowl and everybody's kind of in their own directions. So we're just doing our finger foods. If you missed it a little bit earlier, we put out a meat and cheese board. We're making our deviled eggs right now. And then we're going to get our wings and things, our last guys in here shortly. Went to go do the hair. Have a date tonight. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Don't ever apologize for that. Get your hair did. Do what it is you got to do for your dates. I know me and my wife basically went on our dates last night. It was nice. We went out to the beach. Got to see the sunsets. Got to play with some doggos that were out there. And enjoy our food out on the beach. It's been pretty warm here the last couple days. Like I said, it's 80. Still 80 degrees in my kitchen. It's been a warm one today, so but yes, so there we go. Our spicy deviled eggs are up. And these are going to be the guys that I'm going to try. I like the spicy ones usually better. Get a nice little... There we go. I'll eat the jacked up one that I know is broken though. Perfect. So good. Quick 3 ingredients, doesn't need much more. Mayo, mustard, and relish. I don't even do salt. Usually the mustard's got enough kick and that egg yolk is creamy enough and good enough. Don't even need it. Super good though. Alright, I'm gonna have one more. One more. Oh yeah. That's why I love doing this. Alright. Let's turn our oil back up. Get ready for our deep fry. Let's get our stuff set aside. So, when it comes to the wings, a couple things. We're trying out at least 2 different sauces, and we are doing 3 different styles of wings. We are doing 2 wings that are going to be done fried, but one is going to be done with baking powder, the other is done with cornstarch, and then our third set will be done in the oven. The baking powder fried is also going to go in the oven at some point because I want them hockey style. It's a style where you basically fry them up, send them through the oven. They come out extra crispy, extra juicy. The buffalo sauce is going to go on that with your very own Texas Pete hot sauce, because I'm a fan of Texas Pete's. It doesn't have to be a crazy hot flavor. It can be a hot flavor if you like them. We had the Gringo Bandito last time, which was definitely muy caliente, and it was delicious though. It was a good flavor. The butter and the vinegar hits it just right. And I used Chef John's recipe last time. It's in our exclamation point menu to see if you want to see the buffalo recipe as well. The other one that I'm going to be doing though is a Korean like gochujang cover almost. That one I don't have the recipe link for. I'll have to post that though because I don't have it off the top of my head. I think it's about time for a fresh beer though because it is woo. Alright. Oils is going.
Forgot I had a spacky spack.
What's that for?
Let's tuck it.
Okay. So we'll leave our spicy guys here for the moment. What are we going to do now? So the wings are going to come up. We should use carrots and the celery real quick. Let's get these guys chopped up and peeled. So we got something to eat with our wings. Oh, we got a 2-legged guy. Just walking down, doing his thing. Keep that guy in there for now. I figure because we're not going to need many of these. Maybe 3, couple hearts of celery. Nothing too crazy. Just something to eat with the wing for some blue cheese. A little bit of coolness, you know what I mean? Where the good stuff happens. Do about 4 of those. should be good. It's glad to see everybody's kind of getting out and doing stuff. I'm glad you're going on a dates. And it seems, like I said earlier, the things are starting to go trending toward that normal direction. I know California is lifting our mask mandate stuff here, but doesn't mean that it's over. It does mean that we can start moving towards a better situation for everybody. Obviously, tracking stuff and doing the right things and the right precautions in the right places. Celery washed up nice and good. Let's get our carrots peeled. Probably is going to be the easier way to do this. Actually, I'm going right back up. Let's bring our heat back down. We're not quite ready for you, wings. We're not ready. So for those that missed it, I actually was showing Wednesday. I did a little bit of this to go with it. Was peeling the celery. Helps with kind of the stringiness. I know for me it always gets caught in the teeth. A little bit harder to peel though. I mean, maybe it is just my peeler. But just get it kind of like cleaned up. You kind of see some of that scale is gone. And it gets caught up in this peeler so bad. It's craziness. It's complete craziness. Well, again, I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight. I know Sundays are Super Bowl Sundays are obviously a little difficult, scheduling wise and stuff. We live in a weird world, right? It'd be nice to see some alternatives though to the Super Bowl as well. When we have, I know we have like the Puppy Bowl now and that kind of thing. It'd be nice to see some, I don't know, some esports alternatives maybe. I know we're getting better with like Worlds, like in Legends, League of Legends and stuff, and that kind of thing. It'd be interesting to see though some other sports kind of like step it up, other games step it up. Hey, Asteriana. Never seen someone peel slit. For me, it helps with the stringiness that's in there. You can, it just, when you're biting them, I don't get like caught in the teeth. I always get it caught in my teeth a lot. I have really wide gaps, so like little things like this that I can do, it just helps it. Take some of that fiber, like stringiness out of it. You don't have to. Again, so it is, I guess, just personal preference. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing okay. We're just cutting some up to go with our wings here, so we have everything nice and cooled down. We got some basic blue cheese, the Ken Steakhouse. Easy bought brand that is really good. Doing okay. It's going pretty well. Thank you for asking. We've been hanging out, and family's been coming in and out. Those are the spicy ones. Go for it, dude. Family's been coming in and out. We've been trying to do some finger foods. We put out a meat and cheese board earlier for everyone to kind of munch on. We got some bries and some salamis and lots of stuff like that. We just did up some deviled eggs. We got some spicy and non-spicy. These are our spicy guys. Just trying to do some easy little finger foods. Everybody's kind of on their own schedule today. It's kind of nice. It's a good Sunday relaxing. Indeed for you, it's because you got like break coming up. You got like a whole week. You don't have to do anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And we're up 13-3.
Are we up 13-3? Oh yeah, I guess it seems that LA might win this Super Bowl. I might have wore the right shirt after all. But more importantly is, after the show, the Foo Fighters are playing a virtual concert, which I guess you can watch on Facebook normally, and then it's going to be cast in virtual reality as well. We have an Oculus headset, so I'm definitely want to try it out. I just want to see. I am a Foo Fighters fan, obviously, but It'd be interesting to see a concert in a new medium.
The metaverse.
It'll be the second concert I've watched in a new medium this weekend. I watched Run the Jewels on Friday. They did a segment or a whole concert for Lost Ark, the new game. They just played a whole show, all three of them out there in some studio by themselves, and yeah, it was like a 2-hour show. It was kind of cool. Let's get something for these. Leave them out here so you can actually see them, see what's going on. Let's get these carrots peeled. See, carrots are way easier. Like they just one strip. Control where it goes. And it's done. Why couldn't it be that easy, celery? Like why? Why's it gotta be so hard? See how much oranger it is though? Camera's crazy. Like I know I need some color correction on the camera, but that's nuts. Hopefully our lighting is a little better today. We've also been messing with the lighting last couple days. We transition in from this crazy outside lighting where it's just so bright out there, and the overhead light used to just drown everything out. But we've got some focused lighting. We took some tips from Tooth. We're still working on it. We still have some pieces we want to do, but I think we're a little bit better lit this time around. You can kind of see the face. And when we switch over to the oven, you can actually see what's going on there. Little pieces. Little improvements all the time to keep moving forward. Ooh, is it the Pokemon theme? It is the Pokemon theme. It is. Yes, you can pull it. Oh, let me show it now that it's all set. So we did this as well. This is a guilty pleasure. This is sour cream and French onion soup dip, basically. Is a super guilty pleasure. We have Ruffles chips to go with it, which are going to be great. It would also be great in the celery or the carrots, your personal choosing. Again, they're quick foods tonight. We're a house of 5, so sometimes quicker little snacks are usually better for that kind of stuff. You good?
Yeah.
Alright, dude. Let your siblings know that it's out there as well. Let's try and get these all pretty much the same. I'll try and go the same stick size here with these carrots. We're gonna go halves, halves again. We're just gonna keep going in half. Seems to make the most sense. Gives us our best cut. I know. I was already told. Thank you, though. Well, yeah, see, that might be too much. I think just half, and half. Bob. Half. Speaking of halves, that's what we're ready to this tonight. We're gonna run till about halftime, probably, which I'm guessing is gonna be in about an hour and a half, and that's probably about the time that the wings will be all set and done up. So I figure it'd be a good time to let everybody out and go enjoy the halftime show ourselves with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. I guess Eminem's there as well, but a couple of performers making veggies look the same, right? And it's all in the knife work, man. It's all in the knife work. Like, I'm trying to work on that, and the only way you can work on it is to keep doing it, keep trying it. There's some nice even cuts, quick measurements. No different than woodwork almost. Except if you screw up a cut, it's still gonna get eaten. Like it's still okay. I see those are a little bit thicker. That's okay. I see those are a little wider. That's alright. That's the great part about serving family. It doesn't have to be perfect. By followers prompt. Oh no. Can we, Doris, can you delete that message for me there, sir? Can we do some modding? Not buying any followers today there. Not today, Satan. Not today. Well, I'll take care of it then. I got it. How do I take care of it on this one? I'll take some butt. Why does it not have my mod privs up on here? Doors, can you help me out there? I need you to delete this message. I can't seem to delete it on here. The bot message. I know, right, Tooth? He does all this stuff. He talks the talk, and then the time to mod is approached. Where was Doors? Nowhere to be found. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Thank you. Got to swing that band hammer. Bring it around. Baba! Gotta love the bots. Alright, so there we go. Basic. Nothing crazy. Our carrots, our celery. For our good dips. Gonna have them to go with those wings. Chicken wings. I like to show it all. It's not even a good way to do it. There we go. Cool. Alright. Let's get our areas cleaned up. Get some stuff taken care of. Alright, time for a fresh beer. That means we get a fresh glass. We came prepared today. We have 3 glasses in the freezer. Ready to go. Speaking of, just in case you don't want to have a 4th, put it back in the freezer. Ice cold glass makes a difference. Completely makes a difference. Band hammer. Yeah, it was your first band, Doors. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. Look at us. Who would have thought? So for that there, bud, I'll give you a cheers. Cheers on your first band hammer. Yay! Congrats to you. Congrats to whoever wins this Super Bowl. Because for me, it doesn't matter one way or the other. What's up, bro?
Reese's peanut butter egg for the candy bowl.
Candy bowl.
The Halloween bowl for candy. The Reese's peanut butter egg bowl.
Why don't you just go get it? I don't know where it is, though. Honestly, we might have thrown it out. Thank you. We got a Reese's egg, though. Whoop, whoop.
There's some more in this one, I
Reese's
believe.
egg. That's fine. You know you made it. You know, I feel like I've made it already. I'm happy every day that I get to come in and do this. I've been watching this goal climb. Being even at 100 is beyond anything I ever expected. The people that come in and like even just hang out and lurk, I didn't ever think that was going to happen. Like, who wants to come in and hang out with this guy? Who knew? Who knew? We're trying stuff. We're still getting there. So, but let's get it switched over. Let's look at some wings. Let me switch over our cameras. That would be the smart thing to do. So smart. Can we get a little closer? So, we have to do the next best thing. Our oil so that we can get to it. Let's use our pads because our Dutch oven is very hot. Our Dutch oven holds in the heat. That's why I wanted to use it for the frying. Alright, now we can adjust our cameras. There we go. See? Our lighting's a little better. You can actually see what's going on in there. All right. Hydrate. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So we're about to get started on these wings. I start up the oven as well because we are going to bake some of these. I'm going to get a baking sheet out. So we're going to bake, we're going to fry, and the difference in the frying is we have one done up in baking powder, one done up in cornstarch. We just want to try the 3 different methods, see what we get. We should get some different textures out of all of them. And then we're going to do buffalo sauce. We have Korean gochujang sauce, and then we're going to do a plain for some of the in-house, and we'll go from there. What are we doing with Cambros full of candy?
These are the dumplings that are left over. These are the chocolates.
Okay.
Do you want the Reese's in the freezer?
Just put them over there for right now. Don't put them on top of the fridge, unfortunately.
Okay.
Just for the moment.
I can't even see over the fridge, so.
There you go. It's perfect. All right, let me get these baking trays out. All right, here we go. We got 2 baking sheets. One for cooling them as we get out of the fryer. The other one is for the baking guys. Can I show those? Let me show that while I do this. That would be the smarter thing to do. Show you cooking the food, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to be done? You want to see the food being made. Alright. T-Gamer, can you put this on the table, please? And come back for the celery on this side. Thank you, sir. So that way we don't get any cross-contamination with our chicken juices. Don't want the chicken juices mixing in. Okay. Get our going there. Here we go. All right. Where is our tongs? So this is going to be our batch that's going to bake. Well, these have also been soaking up in baking powder, basically. That's all I've had in there. We're going to sprinkle them down with some salt and pepper. Yeah, see, they're still frozen somewhat, too, and I'm not really super happy about that either. Yeah, these can't be. They're going to fry up pretty awfully. Alright. So that's going to be our half that's going to bake. Let's get them in. 375 for probably about 45 minutes because they're kind of frozen in there. They're going to have some guys join them here in a little bit once we're all said and done. Get another pan for those guys. Perfect. Little guy to go with that. And then we've got our guy for our frying. Alright, I think we're ready. Let me switch it over so you can see me. Hey, welcome back. It's me again. Again, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I know Super Bowl Sundays are kind of strange. Either getting together and enjoying the sports ball, or coming together and enjoying the food, and awkwardly being, yeah, the foosball and stuff. Or maybe just hanging out, ordering some pizzas. It's all good with that kind of stuff. The bud's chilling. Alright, let's see if we can get a guy dropped in here and see what it does. We're at, oh, no, we're a little low. We need to come up a little bit. Looking to be about 300 or so. That's really where I want to be. Oh, this is going to be loud. 5 at a time or so. 5 at a time. We don't want to kill the oval throw ball. We don't want to kill the temperature on the oil, so we definitely want to do them in smaller batches and watch it in between. That's going to be the big guy to get it up and going. Again, we're just doing these guys so that we can get them in and baked with it as well. Ever have triple threat wings? I've had the triple atomics that they're at Quaker Steak and Lube. That's probably one of the hottest ones I've ever had. We've also done the what's the heatest ones? We've done the 2 hottest ones of those. Last Dab actually has a great flavor. It's definitely got a kick in the butt of heat, but it's got some great flavor. But they're El Caliente, or Los Calientes, superb. Probably one of my favorite hot sauces. Smoked, fried, and baked. Oh, I have not had that. That's basically, I'm doing something very similar. We're going to do it hockey style, which is fried and then baked. So it's something very similar to that. It's just not smoked beforehand. Similar concept though, where you want to lock in the flavor with the frying and crunch the skin, and then get it baked so that it's all the way cooked through and juicy. Because with them being slightly frozen, the skin is going to be nice and crispy on this, but it's not going to be all the way cooked through, and you don't want that. They used to do them at a local pizza place that we used to live at in New York, but then they stopped doing it because obviously it takes time, so they would fry them up and then roll them through like the pizza oven, like halfway through, and to be able to pull them out. And they were so good. So good. We got our wings going. Like I said, they've been sitting for just about all day. Tried to thaw them out as best as possible, but they've also been basically doused in baking powder all the way up, so they should get some extra crunch to that skin. Oil dropped from about 300 to about 220, so we just got to give it time to kind of recuperate and kind of get back up. I'm just checking in on the game here. It looks like the year of the tiger here, the Bengals, is not quite giving up on it. Craziness. But yeah, so we're getting there. I'm looking forward to this week. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do on Wednesday. With it coming into winter break, I might try and do maybe a roast or something like that. It should be a little bit cooler next time. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do Wednesday, education-wise or learn-wise that I want to do. Still floating around some ideas. I think we might have to go take a look at the request, our Sunday night dinners, and see what everybody has suggested or recommended. We've been knocking those out of the park lately, and that's been great. Those steaks were amazing last week. Buttery smooth, just melt in your mouth goodness. So, Tooth, thank you for the recommendation on that one, the suggestion. The chicken parm that we had the week before, Doors, obviously, you've already asked for that as the birthday meal. That one definitely hit top notch. That chicken was the bomb. So good. Red sauce needs a little work, but we got it. We'll get there. Anything up some more? That's where I'm at. I know all the things that I like, so I know there's a couple that I've done. Like we're gonna re-evaluate and come back and see probably stuffed cabbages again. And they're like 5 minutes on those wings. So stuffed cabbages are going to come back. I know St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so we might do like a corned beef, maybe a different style than just a slow cooker. But I definitely want to get my ravioli revenge. So we've got some stuff in the bank, so we just got to get it lined up now. How are we looking on the lighting too? Lighting looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And we got a little bit of shadow work here, but nothing too bad. Aaron City. Is Aaron City? Arancini? I don't know what that is. Am I just misreading that? Am I not overthinking it? I think I'm overthinking it. I like to do that. Alright, let's get these wings. And we're still heating up. We're at 250 now, so we're slowly getting back up there. Risotto Parmesan balls. Ooh. I see risotto, I think, could be on the list for sure in anything. Parmesan goes in everything. Risotto would be a good one. It'd be a fun one. It's like, yeah, I might do something like that because I can do a. I think I want to make stock on a Wednesday nights because I got a bunch of my scrap bones, a bunch of the veggie scraps left over. So maybe I could do the stock and get ready for a good risotto and have that good to go. Yeah, the risottos are pretty good. I know you don't like the mushroom doors, so we can figure out a different kind of like a cheese risotto or Parmesan would definitely be good. Get the orzo out and get it done up and nice and slowly thickened up. Because I'm never sure though. Everybody like, some say risotto should stand, some say it shouldn't. Last time I did it, it was like it had that good starchy consistency. It kind of held its shape, but it was kind of like a slow melt, a slow burn, if you will. And that was kind of cool. Alright, so these guys are going to go up and get baked anyway. Our oil's creeping. Sizzle cam? Sizzle cam. I didn't need a piece of that snack. Let me get a carrot chip here real quick. Carrot chip and French onion dip. Risotto and chili and form it into balls and dredge it in panko and then fry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hold the phones. I need to look this up right now. Oh my. Italian rice balls and stuffed and coated. Okay. So Italian rice balls stuffed and coated with breadcrumbs and deep fried are a staple of the Sicilian cuisine. Okay. Yeah. But you're stuffing it with rice, which is cool. That's different. That's way different. You get some Parmesan in there, obviously, so a little bit of cheese, but like a fried rice ball, basically. Okay. That seems doable. Almost there. So about 260 on that temps. Really want to be back into that range of like 300 to make sure we really get a good crispy on the outside. It's smelling really good though. Again, we're using peanut oil, which is a little more expensive than most. Usually gives a better taste to our chicken. The chicken we got frying right now is the baking powder coated guy. It's been hanging out in baking powder just about all day. We've got another batch that we're going to go through in the fryer as well. And then we've got a batch done up in cornstarch that will go in. So hopefully we'll get those three baddies going. I'm going to get these wings in here now and get them started. About 5:45, we'll check on those wings. We'll get them temped to make sure that we're good. Our sauces should be up and done. And that puts us really on schedule. I'm almost on schedule. I said sauces at 5 to 5:15. Ooh, excuse me. I was pretty close in holding my time frames. I do need to do a little bit here and get some cleanup done, which will make this process go a little bit quicker. Take that out because it wasn't used. Okay. These wings are looking nice and golden brown. It's kind of hard to see. They got a nice golden color to them. We don't want them all the way cooked, like I said. They are going to go through the oven as well. Hey. Oop, did not cook on. Does not want to work today. There we go. Whew. All right. Oh, crap. No luck today. We're not having any luck. Alright. Once this batch is done up, then we will get them transferred over to the oven. And then we're going to bring out our other guys we're going to fry up in the cornstarch and get that up for the sauces. So we're getting pretty close. Helps out a ton. Thank you so much. Like we're really messing around with it. For right now, I got a temporary solution with the ring light. The ring light, like right here, and at least so you can see what's going on the stove. I'm looking at some LEDs and stuff to get wrapped up in around here, and then I want to get some accents on those back walls. Like I was watching that video and he had a lot of good advice in there, so I'm trying to take it. I got a good fill light here, and then like a key light over here to kind of like light up the face. And then hopefully when I do this later tonight, it doesn't murder it. It's still kind of murdered. I'll have to bring it down a little bit. But we swapped this out. This is actually LED lights now, and I can kind of control the warmth on them. So I'm gonna play around with it still. All right, get out of here. We're frying stuff. It's hot stuff.
Yeah.
It is the cats. You are correct. Right now the Rams are still winning. So a quick look at these guys. Let me transfer it over so you can see. Show you what they look like up close. Bam. Now you see that nice golden color. Should be good. It'll help it while it's baking. Oh, wrong one. Don't want to see my ugly face. Hey, my Dave. Thank you. All right, Luna. Good luck on your dates. Have a good one. I hope it is a fantastic evening. Hope the food is good. Mouth is watering. Well, hold it in for your dates. Hold in those good noms for your dates, and I hope you have a great one. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. I know we're a day early, but happy Valentine's Day. Coming from the hearts. What's up, bruh? Of course.
That's how they're gonna look after? Holy.
What?
That's how you're gonna look after the...
That's when they just get fried up. They're not all the way fried through. They're not all the way cooked. Again, these are not fully cooked chicken wings this first time. This frying up in here is just to get that skin nice and crunchy, get a good flavor to it. That baking powder helps it fry up, and then it's going to go in the oven to join those guys for about at least 30 minutes or so. They're just sitting up here right now to kind of rest and get some of that, make sure the oil is dripped off nice and good, and then we'll transfer them to our small guy and goes from there. But our main wings are in. You're not opening the oven unless we are putting the next set of wings in. As they say that I have learned in the trade, if you're looking, you're not cooking. So keep that door shut. We weren't raised in barns, we're keeping the door shut. It smells absolutely delicious in here because it is the peanut oil. Peanut oil and chicken is, if you're not familiar, Chick-fil-A uses peanut oil. I know the Lord's Chicken is controversial depending on how you look at it. They do make a delicious sandwich. They are crappy people. I don't know where to go from there, but I'm just saying it smells like that and it kind of tastes like that. Easy for use and access. Well, see, this is why we have this nice little window and it has a light. so we can peek in and see just the golden goodness going on in our baking. But you don't want to open the door because it lets all the heat out. Same reason our dads yelled at us. You don't let the heat out. You don't let the AC out. Same reason I yell at my kids. You don't let the heat out. You don't let the AC out. As far as I know, yes. Especially so you can check on things, souffles, golden colors, and other stuff. You definitely want to be able to see without letting the heat out. It isn't insulated pretty well, but it takes it quite a while to heat back up, if you will. But usually by rotating and stuff is a little more difficult as well because you are losing a lot of heat. So if you're going to rotate something, you definitely want to pull it out of the oven, close the oven back while you rotate it, and then put it back. Lose the least amount of heat. You guys are frying up nice and good too. We are well on our way to getting some good wings. So ready for some wings. Uh-oh, here comes the halftime, peoples. Oh, we're at the halftime show already? At 5 o'clock? Oh, I think we might be at the halftime show. I was hoping to be done by now, but I guess I am not done by now. That was a quick halftime. I wasn't expecting it to come down this quickly. They've been only going for about an hour and a half. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll hang out for you. You guys are more than welcome to hang out. You don't have to, I understand, and I appreciate everybody that does. Halftime show is about to start, so if you enjoy the halftime shows, now's the time to turn it on. It is Snoop and Dre and Eminem and a bunch of other people performing this year. So at least that part will be good. And we'll see who wins, hopefully, by the end of all this. But all I can smell, like I said, going back, is just that wonderful fried chicken smell with the peanut oil. So good. Kind of like poofing up, getting into that skin. I think that's that baking powder kind of helping it and coming together. Poofing up. OBJ getting limped off, I guess. Gonna be a bad day for him. Let's not say we did. Uh-huh. Some of this stuff put away while I'm thinking about it. Cleaning up after ourselves, so we gotta get our sauces rolling after this. Let's get these wings. I think they're about as good as they're gonna get. It's getting there. Give it another minute or so before we pop them into the tray. Sauce. Yeah, we gotta get the sauces going. Get a little bit better way to like zoom out on that and kind of get the whole stove, but that's okay. All right, let's get these wings out. There that goes. And now, okay, so now we're putting in our second batch of wings. These are a little different. These are done up in cornstarch. They're not done up in baking powder. These are going to go for our Korean gochujang style. Usually they use cornstarch, potato starch, so I tried to keep it in line with the style of wing that I knew it would be going with. Let's get our cornstarch is giving it more of a rumble as it goes. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Transferring our wings though to our bacon sheets for our hockey style. Okay, so now we're going to go in. Now we don't touch them again until the timer runs out. Alright, so we need to get our sauces going. Let's do that now. Let's get our buffalo sauce going. We're going to need 2/3 of a cup of the hot sauce, half a cup of the butter, half a cup of butter is about 8 tablespoons or 4 ounces. It's about a half a stick for us on the US side. Easy enough just to get it in, get it melted, get it doing its thing. I'm not going to try and rush the sauces. We've got time because the chicken is cooking. So we definitely don't want to rush it. We don't want to burn the sauce. We don't want to do that kind of thing. Take your time. Try not to rush it. I know sometimes it's not easy. Living in a busy household, doing those things, it's easy to rush. It's easy to go and get all that kind of stuff done. But taking the time helps slow it down just a little bit. Alright, so we need a tablespoon and a half of the vinegar. That as well. There's all of our tablespoons and stuff. Teaspoon. There's a half a tablespoon. We'll go with that. So it's a tablespoon and a half of the vinegar. Alright, vinegar's in. What did I do with the lid? There it is. Alright. Our butter is melting. It's a splash of Worcestershire. A little bit of garlic powder. Nothing too crazy in this buffalo sauce. Halftime show, here we go. Alright. We're driving cars up in here. Let's see, let me see if I can get a little. They're rapping on a house? They brought an entire house onto the field? What is this? I wonder how much they had to clean this act up. Are they bleeping the words? I can't really hear too much. That's a map of Los Angeles, I take it. Yeah, they brought a whole damn house. That's insane. Oh, they have a whole trailer set up. That's intense. Snoop Dogg. Oh, Eve After Dark. Okay, so we're getting there. Alright, so we need our garlic powder while we're watching that, and our 2/3 cup Frank's Red Hot. Or hot sauce. Melted in the background, doing good. Let's check our chickens. It's alright. It's a decent halftime show. Dre looking old though. But we all looking old, I guess. What the heck? What is going on? Why is he hanging from the ceiling? What? I'm lost. He's hanging from the ceiling, dude. 50 was hanging from the ceiling. Curtis, what are you doing? Something to mix that up. No, not one spoon. There we go, one spoon. Perfect. So our buffalo sauce is going. Our wings are good. 50's on point, doing his thing. It's Fire Force theme. It's Fire Force theme. It's a lot of sparkles. We got a lot of sparkles. It's a very impressive setup, though. Like, I know they've done a couple other things, but this is like a full trailer of the part that they've dragged out.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Alright, so our buffalo sauce is going. It is almost ready for our wings. Our wings are going to be waiting on it, basically. No potatoes. Good to see that Eve is still out there doing her thing. It'd be interesting now that Snoop Dogg has bought Death Row Records to see where it all ends up. You never know at this point. You just never know. Decent halftime show, though, for the SoFi Stadium. That's a really tough all-white thing with no rail, though. That's usually they're not very good about that kind of stuff. Usually they do like a really heavy lighting, especially on something. What are you doing, dude?
Getting a cup.
For what?
Water.
Yeah. Here. There you go, dude. Usually they have some better safety stuff than that. But maybe not everybody walks off the stage like Dave Grohl does. Not all trying to break legs. That's 12. There was 10 that went in after it. So that's like 20. There's about 30 wings here. There's 5 people, so each person gets about 6 wings. So each person can try basically 2 wings of their liking, 2 of sauced, 2 buffalo sauce, and then 2 plain, or however, vice versa. Basically, everybody's gonna get 6 wings out of this, though. Wings are expensive nowadays, and that was 7.5-pound wings for everybody here. So for 5 people, it's a little over a pound per person, uncooked, obviously, but it should come out to about a pound of wings per person. Hey, all right.
Yeah, it's out.
No worries. The wings are cooking. I don't know if you can smell them. They're smelling pretty good.
Smell really good. Is that peanut oil?
Yep. Try to get that nice golden brown. That's what I'm saying. This is really well done. It's a very well choreographed, like, halftime show.
That's at halftime.
It is halftime already. Went pretty quick.
Is it Mary J. Blige?
Eve was on, I think, already. Right now, this is... I don't know who this is. Snoop and Dre were already up on the house. 50 Cent came out of the roof. Like he was hanging upside down like a bat. They have this like crazy like rug map of LA that's on the floor, and they like dragged all these trailers out and stuff. Oh, this is Kendrick Lamar? Okay. That's why I wouldn't know it's a youngin'. Good to know. Thanks for the heads up on that tooth.
Double eggs are good.
One was spicy and one was not. I don't know which one you got.
Neither do I.
The ones on the glass plate are spicy.
I'm not spicy one.
Not too spicy, it was just the relish. Nothing crazy. Now see, what is Eminem doing though? Because Eminem's the only one that doesn't seem like LA. Most of these other people are from like LA or that area, right? Like California? You bring in this Detroit guy. He's one that's gone down for me. Eminem just doesn't do it for me. I transitioned out of his music a long time ago, and a lot of his old stuff does not hold up. And I get tired of Mom's Spaghetti. We gotta get past that.
Can I come in for a little plate so I can make Thank you.
Alright, so let's get our gochujang going as well for that sauce. We're gonna need our soy sauce. Gochujang. Rice vinegar, sesame oil. Ray running around on the soundboard like an absolute boss. As he should be, man. That's what he's known for. He is a better producer than he is anything else. He has an ear for music. No doubt about that. So again, these are slightly different in the frying. These are done in cornstarch and not the baking powder. I kind of want to get a tip on them and see where we're at. I think they're about done. Pushing 200 and some change. They should be nice and crispy. Hey Google, how much time is left on the timer?
It looks like you don't have any timer set at the moment.
I don't. I could have swore that I did. That's alright. Let's get this next batch of wings in. That guy's kind of frozen. I'm worried about that one. Not as bad as a turkey frozen, but. You can hear the madness in it though as it starts boiling. Dr. D-R-E. Alright, yeah, look at this halftime show. Alright, our buffalo sauce is basically done. Let's get our gochujang over here. Switch it over here. Quarter cup. Some Dre 2000. Digging it. Quarter cup of gochujang as well. Gosh dang. I'm going to guess by size that that's pretty close. Rather than put it into another vessel and then have to redo it all over again. Use your brains. We use this guy. It'll work. Sauce time. That's right. Almost time for the sauce. Trying to break that gochujang up. It's a thick, peppery paste with only a quarter cup of each of them in there. It definitely needs a little bit. That's a great halftime show. Well done. Well done, Wendy. Well done. I applaud you on that. It went pretty quickly. I didn't think it was going to go that quick. I didn't think we would be here already. Who knew? Who knew? Alright, rice vinegars, 2 tablespoons. The same concept, is just using a different hot sauce rather than gochujang instead of like Texas Pete or something like that. Still using a vinegar, just using a rice vinegar instead of a white vinegar. Very, very similar in its taste. Sesame oil. To taste. And garlic and ginger. Does it use a ground? Does it cheapen it out? I'm going now. Might need another one though. It's pretty good. It's hard to see, it doesn't give it a good red color. I know it's hard to see. We're working on it. So put it on a low heat, let it do its thing. Let's get our area clean as our wings are gonna get ready to start coming up. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen fast. We have all of our stuff ready to go. We'll make life easy. Let's check out our wings, see how we're doing. Yeah, we'll crisp it up. Things are doing good in there. How are our wings doing in here? Doing good. I think we're ready for a turn. Gonna have to give it a turn. So let's get this stuff out. Are you prepared? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Alright. Look at these bad boys. They're getting there. These are our baked guys. We're using, like I said, the baking powder. It's supposed to help crispen up the skin while it's cooking, while it's frying and doing all the other things. So there we go, it's getting flipped. Probably need about another 15 at least minutes. Excuse me, please. Please don't bring it in here. Not a spot for it yet. Yeah. These guys are basically done. Those are our hockey style. Those were fried up first and now they were baked. They are about ready. So we are getting close on the wing serving. I think the baked ones are going to take the longest. They usually do. I probably should have started them a little sooner. But stuff happens. You know how it goes. You know how we do. Switch it over there so you can kind of see the wings and see the stuff. So interesting halftime show. That was decent. I don't know what I was expecting. Now this is interesting. I don't know if you see this ad on Peacock here for the new Bel Air stuff. Something a little different. This should be interesting, I'm thinking. But for anybody new and joining in, my name is Widget33, Widget, Andy B, whatever it is you like to call me. I'm a home chef here for a live studio audience, a household of 5. We're cooking up some wings and some other stuff today, in tradition of the Super Bowl. Usually we get together and sit down on Sundays and have a meal as a family, but today is a finger foods and a wheeling it kind of day. So welcome on in, thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. It's been an interesting one. I have no horse in the race. I know I have the LA shirt on, but it's because of the Foo Fighters. I want to see their concert after the Super Bowl, so that's what we'll go with. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, so these wings are they like stuck to the bottom. No, don't leave them. All right, we're gonna see if we can get them scraped up here. Oh yeah, they got crispy. Oh. See it zoomed out. It seems different here than when I do. Well, maybe it looks different there. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. But there you go. Our hockey style wings were fried up first, and then they will be baked up.
Oh, so you fried them? You haven't baked them yet?
I did bake them.
Oh, okay. You've been
Are you
frying
stealing
too?
them? Yes.
I'm stealing a little good crispy bit.
Yes. Thanks.
Oh, it is crunchy. It's good.
Yeah. That's the idea. In the microwave to stay warm, not to heat up. Obviously, do not heat up my metal in your microwave. 90s rap kid in you is going wild. I can only imagine too. I said I used to be an okay Eminem, but that one it just doesn't age well with me. I don't agree with some of the slurs and other things he uses. That's not who I am anymore or was. So, all right, last one, our third cold glass for our hazy pup. Our low alcohol contents IPAs, which is nice. Definitely is a frosty beer. Who is the most critical food family critic? Ooh. You think?
Yeah.
His mom? I think it's Tyler unknowingly, because he just, the youngest lets it go without warning, not thinking of any filters. Yeah, I'd have to say the youngest. He's probably the most harsh. He's still expanding his horizons on what he eats and does that kind of thing too, so. I hear you don't want to look at my beer, right? That's good. Yes, Mom has feedback, and that's why I say, well, I guess you could say that's a critic, because a critic's not a bad thing.
But I think you're right. It's either Tyler and Mom.
These guys are frying up pretty good. Our sauces are. Our sauces are good to go. Our wings are almost there. We're so ready there. Yeah, exactly. Not even thinking about it, and they can just let them rip. They let them fly without anything, so. Alright, we've kicked off into the second half. LA is up 13-10 right now for anybody that doesn't have the game on. Doesn't really matter one way or the other. I imagine the LA fans will be decently happy when I go to work tomorrow. There's a few of them in the office. Personally, I don't care one way or the other. Again, no horse in the race. Who you got the bets on? I'm going with LA. We're going hometown, or locale, if you will, for it. So we're going LA, as we do. Was it LA? Yeah. Did that just start the second half? They just started it off with a touchdown. Well, I guess that wasn't very good for LA. Oops, a daisy. Things happen, and they happen quick. Alright, so we're just waiting on this last set of wings. I didn't realize the Super Bowl was going to be done, though, by like 7 o'clock. Waiting on this last set of wings, and then we gotta temp our ones in the oven just to make sure that they are good. And then once that's done, we'll get them sauced up. I'll show a couple of them, and then we'll probably peace out for the night. Probably wrap it up around 6. I know it's a little early for us. That's only like 3 hours or so. Normally we try and go for about 3.5 or 4. But with today being a little bit different, a little social, more interaction, we'll go hang out and watch some of the game at the end of it. And again, Foo Fighters concert is on directly afterwards. I believe it's on Facebook, maybe on a Verizon site. I know they're trying to stream it up in VR, which is what I'm trying to hang out and check out. So I highly recommend going and checking that out if you got some time. Oh yeah, so these guys are looking whitey golden and tasty. So I think leave them in that baking powder was definitely a big help. Definitely got some crunch to the skin. Still rooting for the Eagles somehow. Tooth, it'll be tough when our teams are in, as I'm a Giants fan, so we can always wait and see. I'll just be happy to say that I'm just glad that I don't have to watch Tom Brady this year. I know he's great. I know he's good. It's just nice not to see him in everything yet again. I know he had all that build up in the retirement and whatever, and sports is a weird drama thing. The jocks love the drama just as much, and it's still the same thing with your professional sports. It's basically a soap opera with a game in the middle. They are losing. That's a big touchdown they gave up.
What? Scary.
Very scary. Wings are getting there. Good crunchiness. Washington Cowboys or Cincinnati fan? Nope, not any of those. We're all good. Sports are one of those things. Sports balls are. It's amazing how like people hold the lines on it. But I find it no different than like video games where people stand something or they hold something up so different. Sometimes it's not any different than sports ball. It's the same stuff. It's people enjoying the things that they like, supporting the things that they do. It's the same in a different way, if that makes sense. I enjoy all the teams. It's good to have a good rivalry. It builds excitement, it builds anticipation, but it's got to be kept in check, obviously. And for the most part, they do that. Alright, get these temped out here in just a moment and see what we're looking like. These baked ones are giving me concern, because they've been in there for about 35 minutes, so... You're a PlayStation fan? Gross. Exactly. We're still to that. We're still on the Apple iPhone versus Android. We're still on the Xbox versus PlayStation. We're still on all of this. You gotta have some of that though to build anticipation and excitement about products and all the other stuff, if you will. I get that. But you get some of these like hardcore guys that are just like, let's take a chill, bruh. Take a chill. PCMR, everybody's. Need a PlayStation? I'm telling you, man, it's one of my favorite ones. Spider-Man was great on it. I've been slowly going through Cyberpunk on it. Just because it does play pretty decently well. It loads decently well on there. I played some of the Final Fantasy on there because I can transition from my computer to that one. And it loads pretty quickly on there as well. Temp on these.
That smells good. Sauce.
we'll switch over so you can actually see the wings. Bow. So we go. These are our fried in the cornstarch guys. Looking nice, golden and delicious. Gonna get some nice sauce on them. Gonna blow their minds when I start running two PC setup, one with an AMD and one with an Intel. Where I capture card, a PlayStation, and an Xbox. Just gone. All that entire sentence is just mayhem. See, this is where I went wrong last time. Alright, I've done the same thing again because last time I went with a Intel chip. This was about 6 years ago. I went with an Intel i5, which was great at the time, and then I had an RX 390 or a 390X whatever AMD card, and it was great for the time. But then when it came to streaming, it started to like slowly lose it. So this time we flopped it around. Now we're running an AMD chip, but we're running the NVIDIA 3060, luckily enough, so a little different. Okay, let me take this sauce. Oh yeah, so our sauce, I wish I could show the color of it. It's so red. It's like a bloodish kind of red. That's good. Our buffalo sauce, nice and mixed up. Check our wings. Alright. Let's get a temp on these last set of wings. Yep. 165. They're close. We're so close. We're like the 150, one in the one high the 150s. So we need like 10 more minutes on those. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Sure, 10 minutes.
Alright, so while that's gonna go, let's get some of these other wings done up in the sauce, if you will. Get these guys out. Alright. So these are our. Whoop, whoop, a little closer. These are our hockey style. They were fried first and then baked. These are our Asian style, I guess, if you will. They were done in cornstarch instead of the baking powder like we've done on those. I'm gonna sauce a couple up here real quick. We'll get them plated up, and I think I'll call it a day at that point. Oh, that's what I need in my Favo containers. Okay, there we go. This'll work. Just want something to really toss the ring around in and get it fully coated. So we want a full thing with a lid. So these are our hockey style. I'm going to do these up in buffalo for me. There's my lid. Move it out of the way. Bring our plate over. Tongs. really good. And then we're gonna get a couple done up for the Korean style. See, this one's really dark. I wish I could have shown it to you a little better. It's a very like blood red kind of dark. Right, we're getting there. Oh, where do I keep doing that? There. I keep misplacing them. They're right in front of me. Alright, we need some carrots and celery. Blue cheese. Chunky blue cheese. Ken's Steakhouse. Easy one to do it. Most since returning, I would say commitment, Tooth. Before I had always told myself I was going to do it and kind of kept it, but for now I've been pretty good about keeping myself consistent, scheduled, and on time. And just my progressive moving forward. These Wednesdays are tough. Those cheeses were mentally tough, not knowing if it was going to come together, doing that kind of thing. Watching the mayonnaise come together and develop, I guess, too, and learning it has been huge in that piece. So it's been a really rewarding experience returning back and doing this. I really enjoy it. I know some nights are slow. You got your ups and your downs, and so thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yours has been fantastic to watch you grow and to watch you carry your community forward, being the one in charge of it and doing the things that you need to do. Sometimes that's left behind, and sometimes too much is left up to the community and not enough to the streamer. And it's good to see you taking charge of it and setting the tone and making some cool content. I really enjoy it. I know my sister's been in there for when you've been doing Zelda and stuff. She loves Zelda. She's been loving your content as well, so it's been awesome. Well, here we go. Here's your quick overviews. So we have our traditional buffalo style here, made with our Texas peach. We got our Korean gochugangs here, made with our own sauce as well. Our Kens and our cut up guys from earlier. We've done it. We have prepared the wings and things to eat for the evening. But with that, unfortunately, it brings us back to another point. It does smell good. Sauce.
How sauce did you make?
Charger showing the little guys. That's what I'm trying, dude. I'm really trying. We made buffalo sauce with the Texas Pete, and then we got that gochujang again with a little less of the minced up stuff. So, but everybody, thank you again for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your Super Bowl halftime show. Was awesome. I was hoping to be done a little bit early so everybody could really enjoy it. So I apologize. I wasn't expecting it to come so early. So again, thank you though for coming and hanging out on Sundays. I'll post a schedule for tomorrow for Wednesday and Sunday. There may be some stock and risottos. We'll see. I know we talked about that, but I'll set the schedule down tomorrow and get that out. And hopefully you have a good rest of your nights. I know tomorrow's Monday. Get in there, get it done. Nobody's gonna do it but you. So whatever it is that you do, get out there and get it done. Have a fantastic year. Thank you so much, man. Tooth, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you Wednesday. Laters.